Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Reigning Tarot. For those who are new to my channel, thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking out the channel. If something during the reading doesn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. Let it go back to the universe. Just take what you get. You're going to get something out of the reading, and maybe not all of it's going to be for you. So just take what resonates with you. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It truly does help the channel grow. For those who are returning, I truly do thank you all for your support. It does keep me around and keeps the channel growing. And I do appreciate the support quite a bit, very much so. Pisces, I've already blessed and purified the cards, so we'll just do a quick prayer and then we'll get right into your reading. So God, Goddesses, Universe, help me to be of service to Pisces. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will make them happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. And so it is. Okay, Pisces, so I drew a card from your energy oracle for an overall energy, one from your divine guidance, and then as well, I drew one from your gateway of light activation. And this will just give us a general summary of the reading, and and then we'll go into the reading and in more depth to the reading. So for an overall energy, you received the Goddess of the Moon, and that is the number 52 card. Okay, put that there. You guys see that all right? Bit of a glare. Okay, so Pisces, this card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. So this card is all about intuition there, Pisces, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. So when you receive this card, upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it, Pisces. So the Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. So for instance, Pisces, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel, who knows? So this card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. So you're always blessed with the ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up there, Pisces. So get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings, okay? So for an affirmation there, Pisces, you can say this with me if you'd like. I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance, and I understand and trust the messages I receive, and so it is. Okay, Pisces, like I said, I drew one from your divine guidance. So you received the number 42 card. Okay, and this card is called Light Body Guide. Okay. So lately, you may have noticed some strange things happening with you, Pisces. Your light body is moving into a higher vibration, and as this shift occurs, you may not feel like your normal self. So the guide has come to let you know that being absent-minded, forgetful, unclear in your thinking, or feeling heart palpitations or other strange sensations is perfectly normal during this time. Light Body Guide encourages you to drink lots of water and get plenty of rest. The butterfly over his heart is a symbol for you to contemplate. He is here to reassure you that you'll be back to feeling normal very soon, and so it is. Okay, and like I said prior, I drew one from the Gateway of Light Activation, and that just gives us a general idea of what direction the reading is going to go. So you received the sacred inner space, and it says sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. Sensuality, yeah. See if I can get that in a little bit of a. There we go. Hopefully you can see that all right. These ones are a little harder to see. Okay, so you're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self there, Pisces. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. So honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There's a huge lesson in finding love within yourself there, Pisces. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. So you may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. So recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and that you'll find your flow there, Pisces, and so it is. Okay, so just have a quick drink here, and then we'll get into your reading. So Pisces, we're doing a 5-card spread. I'm using for the reading, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. And then for clarifiers, I'm using your animal spirit guides. So the first position in the 5-card spread is your current situation. And you receive the number 17, the heal card. Okay. You can see that all right. So a peaceful healing energy surrounds you right now, Pisces. This is an ideal time to bring healing to your relationships and realize your hopes and dreams. This card could be presenting itself to ask you, isn't it time for forgiveness? Understand that no human being can be perfect. By accepting this, you're in a position to forgive yourself and those whom you're involved. So forgive freely and without reservation there, Pisces, as blame and resentment are heavy weights to bear. By forgiving, you'll feel a weight lifted off your shoulders and become enveloped by deep serenity. So you'll also be giving the gift of serenity to the other person as well. So don't judge don't just offer forgiveness, also offer your love and thoughtful insight. So open, non-judgmental dialogues with others, sharing what you've learned and how you've grown, Pisces. So by doing so, you'll be encouraging others to practice forgiveness, and then with hope for the future, relationships can blossom. So please know too, Pisces, that by forgiving yourself and embracing a hopeful spirit, you're also invited to new relationships you're getting new offering you're inviting new relationships into your life at that time. So at the same time, be willing to receive the blessings that others have to offer you as well. So be open to their insights and guidance, and listen objectively to what others have to say and act upon that guidance if it feels right for you, Pisces. So be receptive to divine inspiration as well. It surrounds you at this time. So heal yourself and heal your relationships and be at peace there, Pisces. Okay. So for an affirmation, you can say this with me if you like. I offer and accept healing in my relationships, and I am at peace. And so it is. So in traditional tarot, this is like the star card, so which is the major arcana. Okay. So like I said, I'm using your animal spirit guides for clarifiers. And for the your current situation in the heal card, you receive the kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay. Throw that bad boy there. You see that all right? So, Pisces, most of the time, walking in a way that people walk to get from point A to point B. So often in a rush without regard of what's going on around them. So meditation is typically viewed as something people do while sitting cross-legged for several minutes. However, that's only one form of meditation. Walking with awareness and intention is also another form of meditation. So find a place, preferably in nature, such as the forest or woods, wherever you can simply walk for 10 minutes or more each day for the next week. So experiment by walking more slowly than you usually do, or try moving at an 80% of your usual speed. You can also try speeding up your pace, but stay present and be aware of how it feels to move so rapidly. So then slow way down for a few steps to where you can really feel each step you take. So notice how the contact with your ground starts at your heels and slowly moves up to your toes. If possible, try it barefoot. Be aware of the sights, the sounds, and smells as you walk, as well as the rhythmic feeling in your body. Whatever pace you set, be sure to breathe consciously and consistently with full awareness. So doing so while walking is what makes it meditation, right? And yeah, whatever you in meditation, you can be in many different ways. It doesn't have to be like like it says cross-legged and chanting or whatever, right? It's whatever. When you're doing self-care, it's whatever puts you at your center, right? And what's good for one person isn't going to be good for another person, right? So, like shit, I can't even sit cross-legged, so yeah, it don't really work for me. Okay, Pisces. So for your second position in the five card spread is your desires. All right, and you received the number one manifest card. Okay. Whoops. Throw that back in there. Okay, so this is a great time of great power for you, Pisces. The manifest card is here to tell you that anything is possible. You have all the tools at your disposal to create whatever you desire. You have a variety of tools that can be put to good use. So the ability to love unconditionally, to support, to cherish, to listen, and to understand, to forgive, to be kind, and to be joyful, and to even be silly. All of these are useful tools in managing affairs of the heart. Take some time, Pisces, to determine what your best tools are so that you can use them to work your own unique brand of magic around relationships. So before using these tools to manifest your desires, take some time to be clear on exactly what you want, Pisces. A magician is always focused on his or her intent before working magic. So you have the ability to manifest what you desire now. So take a moment so there's total clarity. What do you truly need and want? Is it for your highest good? Is it for the highest good of the other person? Will it harm anyone? So magic and manifestation are very powerful, Pisces. So when you come from a place of love, you will generate love. So be clear, be honest in your intent, and take action to manifest your heart's desires. So you have what it takes to achieve this, Pisces, okay? So for an affirmation, you can say this if you'd like. I use my power to manifest deliberately and with clear intent, and so it is. And in traditional tarot, this is like the magician card. So that's two major arcanas in a row there, Pisces. All right, then. So for a clarifier for your desires for the manifest card, you receive the Piu, and it's the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. Okay. So you can receive guidance from your ancestors in the spirit world, no matter what their age, when they died, or how many generations ago they walked the earth, Pisces. They're offering you help in many ways right now, so pay close attention to all the signs they give you. The guidance can come to you in many forms, whether through your eyes, ears, feelings, or thoughts. So sometimes your ancestral spirit guides appear in dreams, particularly vivid ones. You might see someone who looks like one of your ancestors, or unexpectedly come across photos or memorabilia that remind you of that person. So often a particular animal making an appearance before you is a way in which your ancestral guide is trying to reach you. You might hear something that makes you think of a specific ancestor or simply feel their presence. And thoughts about certain ancestors, especially unexpected and recurring thoughts, Pisces, suggests that they are nearby. So repetition is the key here. In whatever ways your ancestors attempt to contact you, when signs continue to show up that make you think of your deceased loved ones, know that these physical manifestations demonstrate that they're with you, the Pisces, okay? So you may have known some of these ancestors in the physical world prior to their death, or they may be ancestors from long ago, several generations before your birth. So surpassing the boundaries of conscious memory. So regardless of who they are, always give thanks to your ancestral spirit guides and even appeal to these benevolent helpers whenever guidance is needed, okay? And so it is. Okay there, Pisces. So I'll put these aside for now. And the third position in your five card spread is your helpful messages. All right. And you receive the sacral chakra. And the color of the chakra is orange. The element's water, and the glands are the testicles and the ovaries. Okay. And that's funny because when we were at the beginning, when we did the overall kind of gist of the reading, your sacred inner space, it was the sacred chakra, sacral chakra. So, or however you want to say it. Okay, guys. So, known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below the navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. So to activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly area. See it spinning and sparkling, and then feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks out into the universe. By energizing the sacral chakra, you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love into your life. So this exercise can also be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. Okay. Okay. So for a clarifier on your sacral chakra, there, Pisces, you received the most, and it says you're overlooking some important details. So pay close attention. So pay closer attention to what's going on. So pay closer attention to other people's body language, how they move, their gestures, facial expressions, and general posture. When you focus not only on what an individuals are saying, but also on their body language, you'll find that you have considerably more information than you could use to understand what they're really communicating. Pisces, okay? For body language, typically reveals far more about the people than what they're verbally expressing. So sit back whenever there are people around and simply observe for a while. Look to see if what others say is congruent with their body language and watch for any discrepancies. In other words, don't always take people at their word. Also pay closer attention to agreements and contracts right now there, Pisces. Take your time to completely understand any agreement, finding out as much as you can by creating questions and consulting friends and experts to get their advice. So be careful, however, not to get bogged down in too much detail. Walk the fine line between scrutinizing and contract, verbal ones included, for an inordinate amount of time, thus remaining stuck in the indecisiveness due to your need to be 100% certain that you've covered everything, and rushing into something impulsively and reflexively based on emotional appeal. Okay, so just take your time and just stop, smell the roses, and sometimes it's just good to sit back and listen, right? And so yeah, so take heed there, Pisces. Okay, and I think any situation, you know what I mean. A lot of people, they before they even think, they react, or they act out of emotion all the time, and I think the biggest one of the biggest skills in the world is learning how to control your emotions, and that's it's a huge thing, and well, for some people it is, right? So, but anyways, so for your fourth position in the 5-card spread, Pisces, is your challenges. Okay, you received the Listing card, and that's another major arcana holy, and that's the number 2 card. Okay. So take a moment to quiet your mental chatter and listen. In relationships, it's important to pay attention to what the other person is really saying. So too often in conversations, you're already planning what's going to be. You're already planning what you're going to say while the other person is still talking. So make assumptions about where the conversation is going and plan your part of the conversation accordingly, even working the conversation to a desired outcome. So when this happens, you truly don't hear what the other person said, right? And in doing so, you weren't present for that person, okay? So listening starts with becoming quiet, centered, and totally present. Listening involves many senses. Use your eyes to see the body language of the other person. Use your ears to hear not only the words spoken, but also the tone used to express them. Use your intuition to get a sense of what the person is really saying and feeling. So intuition often helps you hear what is not said as well as what is said. So this is crucial to understanding the person or the situation. So understanding is essential into improving the relationships or the situation. So remember, once again, to center yourself and use all your senses to understand what is actually being communicated to you, Pisces. So listening is a gift. Give the gift to your partner, your parents, children, friends, coworkers, pets, and anyone you meet. Most important, give this gift to yourself, Pisces. Tune into your mind, your body, and your soul. Are you listening? What do you hear? Right? So it's about self-care and that meditation, and actually listening to yourself and what you truly need inside, right? And a lot of times we hide from that. We don't want to deal with the shit that's inside of us, or the warning signs, right? So if you take that 5 minutes of self-care every day, try it for even a week, and you will be amazed by that end of the week how just that 5 minutes a day, how much it helps. So for an affirmation, you can say this with me if you like. I honor myself by being present and truly listening to the messages I hear, and so it is. And that so many times, are you truly listening to someone? Like, A lot of people don't. They lose, they're talking to you, and then they're looking off here, they're looking out there, they're watching TV, they're looking at their cell phone. So when someone truly, listens to you, and you can see that, it's, it makes a person feel good, right? To know that that person is actually taking the time to acknowledge that they care about what you're saying, right? So yeah, I think I think more people should be like that, right? Or why would you even talk to that person for? Or why are you befriending them when you can't take the time to actually just sit there and give them that moment of your time, or whatever they need, right? Maybe they'll have something good to say. So for a clarifier for your challenges there, Pisces, you got the humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Okay, so in order to diagnose their patients, one of the questions that shaman often asked was, has the patient stopped singing? If it had been quite some time, the shaman was certain to recommend singing, among other remedies, as an essential aspect of recovery. All that's involved when you sing is the fullness and the rhythm of your breathing, the opening of your mouth and jaw, and the soulful and creative expression of your spirit. And this serves to enhance your health and raise your vibration. So similarly, playing an instrument can touch those inner creative depths and yearn to be expressed through song. Simply listening with your full attention to your favorite tune or melody can also inspire and heal. So make music an essential to your lifestyle as eating and breathing. You can breach the inhibitions about expressing yourself musically that you've acquired over the years in some very simple and easy ways. So sing, chant, play an instrument. Take a few voice lessons as a means to shore up your confidence. Let the magical child inside you help you rediscover the joy of creating music, and dive in and play there, Pisces, right? Okay. And you watch those synchronicities, you keep hearing a song in your head, and it's usually, when you things like that, those synchronicities, it's the divine or your guardian angels, your angels telling you, they're trying to get messages across, or your ancestors as well. And once you start to be aware of that and you pay attention to those, you'll be amazed at how often and that it happens, right? So just write it down, and then when you get a chance, go and clarify it, right? And do a little bit of homework. Okay, so where are we here, guys? All right. For your fifth position is your outcome of the situation there, Pisces. All right. So you received awaiting results, number 7 card. So you put much energy into creating and attracting the relationships you desire and are eager to see positive results. So patience is needed, however. Okay, reshaping attitudes and beliefs takes time. Refining yourself so that you'll attract just the right person is a process. So if you find yourself becoming frustrated at the apparent lack of visible change, step back and focus on something other than your relationship for a while. When you're feeling more detached, you'll be in a better position to notice any improvements, right? So if you've invested enough time, then take a moment to evaluate your progress. Are your efforts bearing fruit? Are you seeing the desired changes in your interactions with others? So if yes, excellent, Pisces, carry on. If not, it may be time to shift your approach. Look for alternative strategies to affect the change you desire. What works with one person may not work with another, right? So when working on yourself, be sure that you're being true to who you are and not simply following society's formula for relationships there, Pisces, okay? So finally, for clarifier for the outcome, Pisces, you received on awaiting results, the chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem, or get answers to your question. So when your intuition and intellect are in harmonious accord with each other, there's no problem that you can't resolve, Pisces. The combination emerges as creative intelligence, an elegant blend of your capacity for reasoning coupled with a deep trust in your gut feeling. So in the flow of thought and action that result in resolving your question or problem, this way you may surprise yourself as to how simple and effective the answer really is. So your intuition is actually a constellation of physical cues that respond to the subtle body language, voice intonations, and energetic quality of the people or situations around you, often felt in your gut, but not confined to that area. So it's your instinctual communicating, an aspect of your animal nature that cues to your survival and your growth. So you can best access this instinctual wisdom by breathing slowly and steadily and focusing your attention on the physical sensations you notice. So in addition to your intuitive feelings, get more information on which to base your choices by doing some research. Consult books, the internet, other types of oracles, or discuss the issue with a friend, or listen to some different readings. Or you may simply need time to contemplate it. Often, when you walk away from the problem or a question after intensely researching or thinking about it, an unexpected insight surfaces that helps you discern the best choice among all possibilities. So, when there's congruency between mind and intuition, coupled with a healthy dose of patience, you tap into that deeper wisdom of source there, Pisces. All right, and so it is. Okay, guys. So I drew one from your guardian angels as well, which I'll read here in a bit. And if you have any question that needs answered, I will answer it for you right now. Okay, so you want to think about that, and then I'll answer it for you. And I'll be using the angel wisdom for this. So the answer to your question, Pisces, is yes. Okay. So the answer to your question is yes, Pisces. If you want a more detailed reply to your inquiry, you can ask additional questions and look for some, synchronicities and signs like that. But whatever question is on your mind, it's definitely a yes there, Pisces. Okay. So for finally, I drew one for your from your guardian angels, and you received the angel of communication, and that is a number 7 card. Okay, so Pisces, when you receive the angel communication, your angel wants to be of assistance to you at this current moment. Do you find it hard to voice your thoughts, opinions, or ideas? Are you struggling to get your message across to others? Are you finding it difficult to convey your messages to your partner or loved ones or about an issue? So once again, don't worry about finding your voice in this particular situation. Your angel will give you the strength to find the appropriate words. So do you have a presentation that you need to prepare for work, school, college, or university that requires the communication skills? So if so, don't despair. Your angel is here to assist you with finding the correct words. So sometimes when we find it hard to communicate with others, it's because our throat chakra has become blocked or is in a state of disharmony. So signs of blockage of the throat chakra can result in constant tickle in the throat, hoarseness, a nervous cough, or a lack of voice when you wish to speak. So if this blockage has truly become an issue, thyroid problems can also result. So doing a chakra clearing meditation can help you assist you in keeping the pathways of communication open. If you feel that you may have an issue with your thyroid, it's always a good idea to seek medical advice. So your angel is a very integral part of your life, so don't ever worry about calling him in when you are having communication skill issues. When you do need to communicate whatever the issue is, know in your heart that your angel of communication is standing by your side to give you the strength, Pisces, to express yourself. So for an affirmation, you can say this with me if you like. I have the voice I need to help me to communicate with my angels and those around me. And so it is. So Pisces, you do have the communication skills within you to share your ideas and feelings with others as well. Okay. So Pisces, that's it for your reading. I'll just go through cards here quick and we'll check out if, what kind of numbers you got here. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, if something didn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. Let it go to the universe. All right. Hopefully you got something out of the reading. If you didn't, well, that really sucks. You know, you might have to find another reader, or I don't know. Maybe something will resonate with you on another day. But I find it pretty hard to believe that you can't resonate with something. You know what I mean? Like it's usually if you're kind of closing off your mind if you're thinking that way, right? I'm not saying I'm the best reader out there or anything like that, but not by far. But you know, yeah, we're just here to help each other, and hopefully we'll get you get a message that will help you along the way. Okay, guys. So we have the number 1. We have a 52, a 42. We have 2 7s. We have 2 2s and a 17. So yeah, so you might want to check out 2 2s, 2 7s. We got 52, 42. So that 2's coming up again as well. 7717, right? Okay, Pisces, thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking out my channel. Please, please, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It truly does help the channel grow and keeps me around a while longer. And and I truly do appreciate the support. And yeah, I hope to stick around a while longer. And hopefully, I'll help you along the way. And I know you guys helped me. All right, guys. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope you have an even better week. And namaste. We'll see you again soon.